Burns has had a life filled with challenges. She learned early on to rely on her own determination and ingenuity to live in an able-bodied world when she was born with no arms.
I don't want to have to depend on other people. I've never really been one to say, hey, can you help me out over here? Like, I usually do that as a last resort.
At the age of 8, she was put into foster care, and a year or so later, she moved again to live with her father and stepmother.
That was a very sensitive time, and that's, a big deal to take on another child, and they had their own. She was only 3, and so that was it was a blessing.
It became home, the place she found strength and support.
I mean, I was, different than a lot of people, and so I wasn't I didn't fit in, but I did always happen to have friends.
That core group of family and friends encouraged and believed in Laurel, maybe more than she really believed in herself.
I've never imagined what it would be like to move away from home and be independent, and that would be scary.
But she faced her fear and became a foreign exchange student in Brazil.
I remember sitting on the airplane, leaving Madison, and I was like, do I really want to do this right now? Oh my gosh. It was the opportunity of a lifetime. I mean, I learned a foreign language. I mean, I learned Portuguese, and it was amazing, and I made a lot of friends. It was a big deal.
She came home a confident young woman, and she would need it because just a few years later, she was about to become a single mom.
There was a lot of turmoil at that time. It was just completely scary, terrifying. My parents, they supported whatever decision I made, and they were pretty excited about it.
And so Laurel moved back home and had the baby, in spite of her own fear and others' skepticism.
A lot of people asked, how are you going to do this? What are you going to do if this happens? How are you going to do that? And honestly, I didn't have any of the answers. The more I was hearing stuff like that, the more I was like, what do you mean I can't do it? I mean, I didn't know if I could, but I knew that I knew that I could. I just didn't know how. My parents helped me a lot. My stepmom, she was a nurse. She took off work for about a month or 2.
And little Noah thrived. Laurel gained confidence as a mom and welcomed a second son, Isaiah.
It's beautiful to watch them grow and do all these new things. They're awesome little guys.
When the boys were 2 and 4, Laurel was ready to set out on her own, taking on single motherhood in spite of the odds stacked against her. She's enrolled in college, saving where she can, and dreaming of one day owning her own home with accessible appliances and conveniences for herself, and a playset for the boys.
It's hard. It's really, really penny pinching.
But there is a recurring theme to Laurel's life.
Difficult does not mean impossible by any means.
That goes for raising her boys wherever they live.
You want them to turn out independent. And, right now my kids do a lot of things independently. I've kind of taught them if they want to eat breakfast in the morning, like when we're all 3 getting ready in the morning for school, you make your own breakfast. Sometimes I used to feel guilty about it, like my kids have to do more than other kids have to do, but I mean, it builds character. It builds character, and it's something that kids should know how to do. Kids should have to be a part of a family and help out.
And really, isn't that what family is all about? Is your mom a good mom?
Yeah, she's the best. Because she's special.